This is the perfect time to start a business. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle Yancy and this is the Miss Yancy Network, where your network is your net worth. Hi guys, this is a channel for all naturalistas, girl bosses, entrepreneurs that wants to talk about business building, skincare, beauty, and lifestyle. Alright guys, today what we'll be talking about is how I started my natural skincare business. If you're somebody that's on a journey to starting your very own business or starting your own natural skincare business, then this video is for you. If you're somebody that just want to get inspired to start your own business or start your own natural skincare business, then you're at the right place. Hold on there for a second. We're about to get into it. But before we get into it, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you like this video because there are many other people out there that are probably trying to start their business so they could get to see it. And make sure you leave a comment below because I want us to be able to relate, okay? This is a community. Join us, join us, join us. We welcome you guys. Come on, come on. All of my entrepreneurs, girl bosses, let's do it, okay? This is the perfect time to start a business. With all of what's going on right now, if you're stuck in the house, this is the time to brainstorm ideas. This is the time, to write down a business plan, seek education, whatever it is that you're trying to do. This is the time to do it. Okay. So get your notebooks out because I'm about to drop some gems on you guys. I'm about to tell you guys exactly how I started my business. And then you guys can tell me if you guys actually follow my steps because I would love to know anybody that's followed my steps. All right, guys. So the first step that I took before I started my business is pray. All right, you may be wondering, like, what? First, no, seriously, you have to really pray about starting this business. If this is something that, if you're trying to get into the business field, which is something that is not easy at all, it is very time consuming and take a lot of work. You have to get on your knees and really pray and ask God, like, is this where I need to be right now? Do I need to quit my 9-to-5? Pray for understanding, pray for direction, and just ask God to make your vision clear. God, please make my vision clear as to where I need to go for this business. God, I want to start a business. Is this the right time? Is this a good opportunity? Is this something I should do? Please give me a sign. God, are you there? All right, seriously, ask God for signs, just get on your knees and pray. Honestly, before I started this business, I had to pray about if I was really ready to start a business and if this was something that I was going to be passionate about, if this is something that I was able to make an impact in other people's lives with, those are prayers that I actually prayed. So, before you get started, make sure you ask God for direction and ask God for clarification, ask him for focus and ask him for consistency and diligence. And you know what? I got that sign because before I started my business, I was making skincare products for myself and people saw the results that it did for my skin because I had really bad skin and I had bad acne and discoloration, like blemishes and things like that, hyperpigmentation. And people saw the results that my skincare products yielded for me. And so therefore they started asking me a lot of questions about it. I was able to understand that there was a market for it. That was one of the things that I prayed to God for was direction. And he actually gave me that sign. And my sign was through, people telling me that they love what I'm doing for myself, the products I'm using, they really like it, they tried it, and they wanted me to create it for them. And so I was able to see that there was a market out there to actually start a business on it. And I knew that I had at least some customers in the beginning, but I saw that there was interest. I saw that there was interest and there was a market out there for me. And so I decided that, okay, I wanted to start a business. So that's the reason why it's very important to really ask God and really pray and see if this is something that is for you, if this is something that you really want to get into. All right, guys. So the next thing on the list is stability. So stability is pretty much, making sure that you're financially stable to start this business. Now, in you deciding whether or not should I quit my 9-to-5? Should I go full in as a business owner and, take the risks that come with it? Like for me personally, I did not just jump into entrepreneurship. I did not quit my job. When I started working, I created a bank account that I was automatically getting some of my paycheck to go into that bank account. So every 2 weeks when I get paid, I had like a certain amount, probably was like, I think it was like $100. Wasn't a lot of money, because I decided that this is something that I'm passionate about and I wanted to take my time with it. And it wasn't something that I was actually ready to jump into, like, immediately. And I did not want to get any loans. If you're product based, like natural skincare, do you have space to gather inventory and things like that? So just making sure that you're stable within your life. Right now, where I am in my business, I still work a full-time job and I'm a full-time mom, and I have a family. So I before taking those risks of me jumping into full-time entrepreneurship, as far as just focusing only heavily on my business where I am not working any other jobs, I have not done that yet, because I want to make sure that with me, having a family, there are things that we're trying to get in order before I actually go full-time into my business. So right now, my business is my side hustle, where my 9 to 5 is my main hustle. So I'm actually using my job to finance my business. So a lot of you guys out there that are wondering, like, should you quit your job? Only quit your job if you're financially stable. Quit your job when you have set a certain amount of money aside to run your business and still be able to take care of your at-home life. You don't want to start your business and go into it full-time and then you become homeless. You want to make sure that you're able to pay your bills at home. You want to make sure you still have a home to come to. So if you are somebody that have already stacked up some money, you have worked and stacked up some money where you could start your business and still be able to maintain your lifestyle, as far as having a home and being able to pay your bills and things like that, then go full throttle into starting your business or being full-time in your business. But if you're somebody there are still at things that you need to work on at home, you haven't saved enough money, or you haven't saved enough money to your standards of what you believe that you will be satisfied into jumping into entrepreneurship full-time, I advise that you do not quit your job. Use your job to finance your dream. Use your job to finance your business. Eventually, I am going to jump into my business, full-time. But for now, I am using my job to finance my business, and so far it's been working. If your business is not something that can finance your life and keep the business running at the same time, then quitting your job may not be the best thing for you. Until I start getting the revenue that I believe is able to sustain me and my family, plus keep the business running, that's when I'll be able to quit my job. The next step I did was deciding, what type of business do I want to be in? I knew that it started because of my skin issues that I had, and I was creating products for myself. Whatever it is that you're choosing to do, make sure that it's something that you're actually passionate about and you're able to sell. Because when you're passionate about something, like me, I'm passionate about selling skincare products because those are specific things that I struggle with within myself. So I'm passionate about creating these products and making sure that they do work for those specific issues that I'm having. So therefore, if there are people that's out there that's struggling from the same issues that I'm having, I am able to passionately sell it to them, because I'm telling them, like, I had this exact issue, I use this exact product, this is how it help my skin, and this is how I believe it's going to help your skin. So if you're able to answer those questions, about whatever products that you decide that you want to sell, make sure it is something that you're passionate about. In deciding the type of business that you're going to start, you have to decide whether or not you're going to make it an LLC, a corporation, or a sole proprietorship. If you guys want to know exactly what an LLC, sole proprietorship, and a corporation is, make sure you watch my next video that's going to discuss in detail individually what each of those things means, and you're going to be able to decide which one is best for you. So number 3 on the list was deciding the type of products. The first thing that I created for my business was the body butter, because the body butter is universal. That is something that I was lacking, was a moisturizer. Like I told you guys in my last video on why I started the MarthaLorine brand, was because I couldn't find anything to use on my skin that is actually very sensitive. You have to decide the type of products that you want to launch first, and I highly advise that you do not launch like a whole bunch of products. Do it one at a time, but that's another video for you guys. I decided that I wanted to create like a box. I wanted to create a box that basically, that everything that's within that box work together. I didn't want to create a whole lot of products yet, because I wanted to focus on a specific product to see how well it did in the market, and then decide to start adding on product, or decide when, based on my financials, on when it was the right and appropriate time to launch additional products. So I created this self-care box. It's called the self-care bundle. And within that box, they're all products that work together into, helping you jumpstart your healthy skincare journey. I made sure I created my body butter, the signature body butter, which is the staple of the MarthaLorine brand. It is actually the best seller. Everybody loves that butter. Just as a start, I wanted to make sure that, I created like a staple product that people can get familiar with. And before I started launching other products. So when you're deciding the type of products that you want to launch, just write a whole list of what is the need, and then write down the list of things, what those needs are, and then write down the list of things that your business offers to solve those needs. After you've done that, pick like one specific product that you can launch with, and that will be your signature product, and that is what people are going to know you for when they associate your name to your brand. When they think about Miss Yancy and they think about the MarthaLorine brand, the first thing people are going to think about is my self-care box and the things that are in my self-care box, such as my body butter, black soap, and things of that sort. So now you decided the name of your business, the type of business you're going to be in, and the type of products that you want to provide for this business. The next thing that you need to go ahead and do, especially after you've already gotten the name of your business, trademark your name, guys. Trademark your name, okay? Because it will get stolen if you don't. No, seriously, guys, you need to trademark your name. Trademark your name. Trademark your name. All right. Trademark may not be specifically for you. You may want to do a different type of mark, but let's get back to trademark. You need to trademark your name, trademark your brand, trademark your logo, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Make sure you trademark it. Before you launch anything, make sure you trademark your name. I cannot stress this enough. The importance is doing that is to make sure that nobody steal your name. As a beginner, you may be thinking like, man, don't nobody know me. I'm so small. Can't nobody see me. Nobody sees, nobody can see who I am. Guess what, darling? People are watching you, okay? No, seriously. People are watching you. People are watching your every move. You may not have that many followers on Instagram or on YouTube or wherever. You may not have that much friends on Facebook or whatever, but guess what, guys? People are watching you. There are people that's watching you. You're motivating people. You're inspiring people. Just even deciding to want to start a business, you have become an inspiration to somebody who wants to get there and don't know how. So, you have worked so hard on doing all this research about your business and things like that. You need to make sure that you trademark your name. Trademark your name before you start any social media. Trademark your name before you even, start telling people about the name of your business. You could tell people the type of business you want to start, but before you actually put a name out there for the business, make sure that you trademark that name. There are so many vultures out here that don't mean to be vultures, but they just happen to be. That person that's been struggling trying to find a name for their business or what type of business they want to go in. And then here comes your pretty, your pretty business, your pretty brand. You've done all the hard work, all your research and stuff. You done launched it. And here comes this person that's like, damn, wow. It's like God just put this before me, like, it's like, some people are like, was that a sign from God? It's like God just gave me a sign. It's like, this was the exact name I was thinking about. Maybe, maybe I'll just change 2 letters in it and make it mine. No, sweetie, you are a thief, okay? You are stealing somebody's brand and you're stealing somebody's hard work. And that is the reason why it is important to trademark your name. If you do not trademark your name, that business is not yours. If you do not, get your LLC or incorporate your business, that business is not yours. You have to trademark your name. You have to get your LLC. You have to incorporate your business. You have to secure your business. I'm not saying this because I'm trying to scare you guys, but I'm letting you guys know I actually know people who started a brand. Their business was thriving. They had customers, they were getting sales, they had, they were making an impact. And because of that impact they were making, here comes the people that saw their idea and thought it was a wonderful idea and wanted to start the exact same thing as them. Somebody else trademarked their business name. And so now all of that hard work that they have put into their business and getting it off the ground, all of the work they've done in branding and marketing and all of the money they have spent on materials, all of that went down the drain because now somebody else decided that they liked that business name and that business idea, and they looked in the database and saw that, okay, this person have not trademarked their name. We all think that, you know, our idea is like, it's our idea, we're the only one that have it. It's not always like that. There are other people that may have the same idea as us and may have the same exact thought as you, and now they're about to launch their business. They're about to trademark it, go, you know, down the route that they need to go and trademark your name, and now you're just sitting here like bamboozled. You know, to avoid all of that, guys, I'm telling you, please trademark your business name. Now you have to decide your why. Why are you doing this business? Why have you started? Why have you decided that you wanted to start this business? Is it for financial gain? Is it to make a change? My purpose of creating my skincare brand is because I want to create an impact in people's life. I want to change people's life by making sure that they are able to, you know, wear their skin bare without worrying about wearing makeup to try to cover up their skin, improving people's self-esteem issues. Just remembering your why, remembering that what you're doing is creating an impact in people's lives, is going to help you stay centered in your business. For those days where you will not get any sales, for those days where your sales are very low, for those days where you may not get any customers coming to your shop, for those days where money may be running low, remembering your why will always help bring you back to that space where you are remembering the reasons why you're doing this, and you're not doing it for nothing. So, you know, just making you change your strategy and how you do it, because at the end of the day, this is what you want to do, and this is how it's impacting people's lives, and you love that it's doing that. So therefore, you're always going to be, you know, put back in that environment. Next, you have to choose your niche. Your niche meaning the demographic of people that your product benefits. Who is your product benefiting? You know, my demographics are people that suffer from sensitive skin, acne prone or eczema prone. And overall, if you're just somebody that enjoy natural skincare products and you only want to use natural skincare because that's all you should be using, because, you know, our skin is all we have, okay? Anyway, you have to find your niche. Your niche is the audience of people that are going to buy your products. You want to know who you're making your product for, and when you're creating these products, who are your products specifically for? Understanding your niche and knowing who they are will help you to be able to sell your product. You're able to make all of your marketing campaigns geared toward that specific audience. I created different formulas for my body butter. So I created like 10 different formulas for my body butter with different smells and a different impact on, you know, your skin. And then I invited my friends over. I made them all test out, you know, the body butter and test out the smell. So that's another thing, you know, inviting your support system into the process of your business. It makes them feel like, you know, they're a part of it. It makes them feel like, you know, they're on this journey with you. So when you are successful, you know, they feel so proud because they feel like they were a part of that journey. So after I have received all of the feedback from my friends and my family, and they all unanimously chose the signature body butter, that is the signature smell for the MarthaLorine Organic brand. And that was something that I wanted, you know, everybody to be a part of, all of my support system. I wanted that to be something that they were all a part of. So, you know, when they're wearing it, they could actually feel like, you know, I was a part of formulating this. I was a part of creating this. I was a part of the reason why this is here. So if you're wearing my body butter right now, a lot of people had an input in how it felt, the texture, how it smelled, and those are, you know, all of my support system that came together and helped me make that decision. And I'm so grateful for that, because my body butter is actually the best selling item that I have in my store. Every time I do a trade show or anything like that, that's one of the products that people love so much. All right, guys, so after formulating the product, you're gonna have to create the actual product. So you have researched the ingredients, researched what you need, and you have created the formulas for this product. What I would suggest is, you know, creating it in small batch. I created my body butter. I had all of the ingredients. I decided that, okay, so these are the things that I'm going to use. And now that I've gathered all of the information that I needed, I have my little notebook that have all of my formulas in it. Make sure you have a notebook or some type of Google document somewhere that lists your product, that have all of your ingredients and how you formulate it with all of the percentages, so that you are able to remake this product over and over again. All right, guys, so once you've done that, once you've created your product, all that's remaining is really, getting your website done and starting your social media. You have content now for your social media. You're able to take pictures of your product. You're able to take pictures of you using your product, of your friends and family using the product, people that you've tested the product on, that have testimonials. Now you have all of that you have all of those images and content to start your social media, start the buzz about your product, to start the buzz about your launch. This is the time now to focus on creating a buzz about your product. So what I did was, after I created my social media, I used my personal social media to drive a lot of traffic to my business social media. So what I did was, on Instagram, I asked people to follow my business page, and I created this anticipation and told them my story about, how I'm about to start this natural skincare brand. For those of you guys that are interested in it, make sure you follow me so you will be the first one to find out when I launch this amazing product. So, it was just like creating a buzz, having my friends use it, having different people test it out. And so being able to build my social media, being able to do different techniques to build my social media. If you guys want me to tell you guys how I build my social media from 0 followers to what it is right now, it is not the highest number right now, but it is a lot for me because I started with 0. And to be honest, you're not really sure who's going to follow your business. Although you tell people, please go and follow my business page, a lot of people get turned off by that. A lot of people don't want to follow your business page. And a lot of people, some people just, that's not what they're interested in, or they just don't want to support your business or don't want to support any of that. And some people, they're just too cool to be following business pages. But yeah, so if you guys want me to do a video about how I grew my Instagram from 0 to like 1,300 so far, where it's at right now, let me know in the comments and I'll get that video out to you. But yeah, so this is the opportunity for you to grow your business account. This is the opportunity for you to get the word out there, spread the word through all your social media platforms, tell all your family and friends about it, and ask them to help you spread the word as well. This is the time to just gather all of your marketing skills and try to use social media to really amplify what this launch of your product is going to be. And so if you want to learn more about that, just comment below. All right, so after I created my Instagram profile, I had all of my pictures and all of my testimonials and things like that. After I'm still creating a buzz. The next thing I did was create a website. The website builder that I chose was Squarespace. I love Squarespace. It has amazing features. And pretty much the aesthetics of Squarespace is wonderful, and they really have beautiful templates, which is the reason why I chose Squarespace. But it did not have all of the functionality, the functionality that I needed to run my business personally. So then I left Squarespace and went to Shopify. If you guys want me to do a video on, Shopify versus Squarespace, what I liked about it and what I disliked about it, leave a comment below and I could get that video out to you guys, because Squarespace and Shopify, they're two very interesting website builders. If you're doing like products like mine, I believe, those two websites are really good website builders to go to. All right, guys, now that I built my beautiful website, I have my social media going, I am hyping them up, creating a buzz, I can finally I was so excited. To launch. I was so proud of myself. This was my first time ever building a website. I never knew I could even do it. But I took my time. And one of the things that I will suggest to you guys before you launch, make sure that you have everything in order for your launch. So before you put out like a date, to the world that, I'll be launching next week, and make sure that you have everything that you need, that everything is in place before you launch. Because one of the mistakes that I made was, giving like a launch date when I wasn't even done with my website, only because I thought that building a website was going to be very simple. And because there are all the guidelines that taught me how to build this website, because it was all there. And I'm like, oh, I should be done with this in a week. And I gave my social media, like a date. And I think it was like a week or two after I started building my website, and I had given them a date, and now everybody's anticipating that my product is about to launch on this date. And when the date came, I wasn't even close to being done with my website. So I literally had to go back and tell everybody like, oh, it will be launched next week. And I kept saying next week. So my advice to you is, do not put a launch date out there until your website is built. Until your website is built and you have all of the stuff that you need, then you should go ahead and give a launch date. And within that period of your launch date is really just to create anticipation, just to create the hype. So your website is already built, and maybe you're doing a little, finishing touches just to make sure, it's as cool and pretty as you want it to be. It's, aesthetically pleasing. That's all. Like, just if you're in when you're in the minor stages of editing, or, just fixing little stuff here and there, that's when you should give a date. But do not give a date if you do not believe that you'll be done, with your website by that time. Give a date, give a very reasonable date. I know, like, some of us can get so excited, like you already have all your product is made, all that good stuff. Like, you have everything made. You just want to click that button and have a go. But if you're not prepared, like me, who made a mistake of giving a launch date that people was looking forward to, and when that day came, I told them, next time, those type of things can, lower the buzz of, the launch of your product. Those type of, minor changes by saying, oh, I'm sorry guys, it's going to happen next week. Those type of things like really lower the anticipation, and you don't want to do that. You want to build the anticipation. So do not just keep telling people it's coming soon. Or if you know that you'll be done within a month, tell them, this month. Don't give a specific date. Just be like, I'll be launching this month. And then when you've put all the final touches on your website, on your products and everything that you need, then you are able to actually give a date. And with that way, like, now it's all about marketing that dates and marketing, all of that. So you're able to get the type of crowd that you want to that. So guys, don't make that mistake I made, guys. Like, do not make that mistake, because your girl was sweating. When I say I was sweating, trying to meet that deadline that I had set, for my customers. I feel like I was disappointing you guys when I did not launch it on the actual date, but that was because my website was not done, y'all. Like, I was tripping. I don't know why I thought that building a website was just gonna be like piece of cake, and even though it wasn't easy, like, I wasn't, busting my brain cells trying to learn coding or anything, but like, it's just very time consuming. It's very, very time consuming. So factor all of that into building your website, factor all of that into your launch, factor all of that into your anticipation, and MarthaLorine Organics was born. I got like 10 orders on my first day of launch. I got 10 orders. And of course, guess what? It was all my friends and family. But guess what? I was so grateful to even get an order from anybody. So, I was just so grateful to have supportive friends and family like that, decided that, they wanted to invest in my dream. They want to invest in me. And that's one of the most important things, is having that strong support system. It's just, having people that believe in you really help drive you, and that's, for me, support really drives me. It makes me believe that I am making an impact in somebody's life. So that was like, I was so excited that day when I made those 10 when I made that 10 order. When I got my first order from like Germany, and I got an order from France and London, I mean, like, guys, like, it was just, the feeling was overwhelming. When I got my first order from like a total stranger, that was just a game changer for me. It was like one order. It was like my first order I got from a stranger, and this person is from New York. And first of all, I want to give a shout out to all my New York Glow babes. Thank you guys so much, because a lot of my first orders came from New York. I guess, the marketing that I was doing, it was reaching New York. And honestly, I didn't even expect to get orders like that, from anywhere. I don't know what I thought, but starting a business, you don't know who's gonna purchase your products. You don't know who's, you only hope for the best, but you really don't know who is actually going to invest in you. You don't know who really is going to be supportive, and you don't know who lives you're actually able to impact. I'm so grateful to you guys, for all of you guys that have supported my business, for all of you guys, supporting my business in different ways. I'm so grateful for you. If you have bought anything from me, I want you to drop a comment, and please let the rest of our network know what my body butter does. Let my network, let the people know, how my products have impacted your life, because like I said, that is the reason why I created this brand. I created this brand to make an impact. I created this brand because I understood that I had a problem that other people relate to, and I'm able to help those people, maneuver and assist them in their journey of healthy skin. And that is my goal for the MarthaLorine brand. Yes, guys, so that is how I started my business. I am so happy that you guys took this journey with me. If this video helped you in any kind of way and it inspired you to start your business, or just, fix some things in your business, and if this is the type of content that you enjoy and you want more of it, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure you like this video so other people can join our community. They could see what's going on over here, so other people can join this network of girl bosses. Make sure you hit that notification bell so when I post another video, you could be the first one to get it. And make sure you comment below if you are a part of the network and you want me to drop more videos like this. All right, guys, it's been wonderful talking to you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Happy business hunting. Happy business starting. And let your girl know if you did see this video and it inspired you to start your video. I would love to know. And follow me on Instagram at Miss Yancy _, so we can talk, so I'm trying to build this community of girl bosses, of healthy skin, of glowing skin. I'm trying to build this community up, of all girl bosses out here, all naturalistas, just trying to be out here, trying to do what we just trying to win, we trying to win. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video.
You ain't getting money, you just like to brag. You be on the block tricking for some cash.